Hello, hello. We might be testing here. Alright, sounds good to me. I think we're ready to swap it on over to transition. There it is. I've not played this game since the end of March. Me when I have a weirdly intense moment on top. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, wait. Johnny, that looks really bad out of context. I understand the context now of what you wrote. Obviously, you're referring to the previous part where Taiga was being weird with Haruka. But man, is that an out of context moment. Anyway, let's continue. Unfortunately, a lot of life stuff got in the way. I haven't been able to really get to this game, especially the last month or so. I haven't even been able to really like stream properly, and I can't really play this game without like this full setup because Sega likes to claim shit I do. And also, I don't know how long you'll be watching, Johnny, but if it gets too loud at any point, let me know. Some of the fight stuff likes to drown out the rest of the stuff I do here, which is always a blast, really. Just the best of the times. So where did we leave off last time? I believe, because this was a while ago, I believe I did actually get some fishing thing done, to be fair. Let me take a look here. I don't know why my brain... Oh, minigame stuff, that's why. Because I'm looking specifically for the fishing thing, but like you wouldn't look for the fishing thing, you look for the minigame thing. My bad. Fishing. So yeah, I believe I caught one of these other ones. So now I'm only missing the 5, and I believe that there's different times a day when I can get them. In fact, let's see, the item. I might have... It's probably the most recent item I put in the item box, so I can probably figure that out really quick here. Tuna, perhaps? No, tuna. Wait, how's that under? That's under recovery? Really? That's odd. Anyway, whatever, not important. Let's go and do the revelation. That's what I tried to do previously when I was on the docks, and I screwed it up. So I've been meaning to do that one back. Yeah, here it is right here. So like every time I'd come over here to like farm fishing, particularly, I just always ended up skipping this part here, which is kind of ridiculous. Because this is clearly something important, but like I didn't want to do it off stream. So I just need to make sure I don't screw up the QuickTime events like I did last time. I screwed up the second QuickTime event, so it just didn't let me have it. Yeah, so obviously they're trying to murder this guy, which that's pretty funny. No, actually, I might turn down the... There we go. Turn down the TV a little bit so it doesn't catch on the mic as much. Okay, and let me know if it's too quiet, actually, even, too. If that, like... If the game audio is too quiet at some point, or, like, whatever. Or something like that, you know, because, like, again, it's been a while since I've been able to do any of this shit, so, like... I was kind of in the middle of, like, testing stuff. Damn. And then the guy just gets knocked out, scared of his life, of course. Because he was, you know, he's in a thing of cement. Ah, jeez, I don't have it pulled up. Something that heavy is sure to do damage. Should just roll them from the start. I'm just gonna go, should have just rolled them from the start. I really hope that's the right answer. Oh no, the right answer is something that heavy, sure to do damage. What the fuck, man? Come on. I thought we were past the point of, like, asking me to choose the right answer. Damn it. It's still... That's cringe. That's cringe. Alright, how do I... I'm sorry, I failed everyone here. There was some way... There used to be some way where I could actively, like... go back and reset all what I was doing, but I guess I'll just, like, leave and come back. Because really, I mean, even though this is costing me money in terms of like, oh, hey, I gotta, leave with the driver and come back. I don't want to reset the whole, like, I don't want to restart the whole save just over like 100 or 1,500 yen or some shit. That's just like such a pity amount of yen. That's like, who cares?
You're breaking my balls, Mario!
God damn it! Yeah, this is true. Also, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be off when I'm saying it, just because that I say the alerts in time with me hearing the alerts, but I don't. I think there might be a delay on it, but it is what it is. Oh, they're not even here? Are you okay? It looks like we have to go back and restart this. That's so annoying. That's so annoying, dude. Alright, yeah, let's head back. And then I can just reload the save. There was like a button combination that you could do, like both, like all four of the trigger buttons and something else, and you were able to reset the save back in one of the previous games, but I can't tell you for the life of me which one that is. Alright. Tell you what's not happening right now. Me doing well in the game. This is about on par for a game that I haven't touched in 2 months. But like, yeah, what do you mean I can't save it? Dude, how do I fucking quit this? Oh, literally just use the touchpad. Alright, cool. We figured it out, though. It's not... That was a practice run. That's what you don't do, alright? So let's show you how you actually play this video game. Cool. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Don't look at me. Don't mock me. Don't perceive me. I'm not allowed to be perceived in this state. What the hell? I hit the funny little button. Oh, there it is. Alright. Oh no. I've been called a nerd. Now I must cry. That's my only defense mechanism against being correctly called something. Okay. Partially my fault, because I did have the Revelation page pulled up, but the problem is I wasn't sure like which one this was immediately, and I was panicking trying to find it, and if I would have taken my time and read it like, little by little, I would have figured it out. I had forgotten that you needed to choose the right text prompt for this to work as well. I believe they do remove that in later games. I don't know if it's the next game, but like, I don't think that's a thing here in later things. So I'm just going to remember the answer is something that heavy is sure to do damage. So and what doing this shit does is it gives me extra like finishing heat moves I can do. So A, it's required for completion, which is obviously I have to do it anyway. But B, it's needed.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
What the fuck? That means a subscription. Oh no, I missed the thing. No, I gotta redo it. Thanks, Dallas. Fuck. Now I gotta redo the book. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dallas. I believe that has fucked me up to the point where I have to now close out my save yet again. Damn it! This is exactly what happened. Sorry, I was looking at the Twitch stream because I got a subscription. I can't even hit the touchpad right now because it's in the middle of a cutscene, so I can't even close it out. I have to sit here and watch my face. What? Oh well. I guess we'll try it again. Everything is unfortunately not coming up Millhouse in this scenario. Okay, we'll do it right. We'll do it right this time. So, and third time's the charm, right? So we got this. Easy. Easy mode, baby mode, that's what I say. That's a catchphrase I've had. Not for the stream too much, because I haven't had a need to do it, but that actually is, like, jokes aside, that is kind of a thing I've said quite a bit over the years. When I refer to something in a game, it's like, easy mode, baby mode. That's why the one clip of me, I can find it as we're, like, loading in here, but if you search up on my YouTube channel, it's called Journalist Mode. It's me playing Inksplosion and not doing good at it because I'm not good at bullet hells. And then I'm like, like sad that I'm trying hard and not doing well, and I'm like, I mean, exaggerated sad, but like, still kind of like a little bummed out. And I say, where's easy mode? Where's baby bitch mode? So yeah, easy mode, baby mode. Okay, I got the first one. We're good. All right. Oh yeah, enjoy all your emotes. I think I'm gonna change around the jaded one a little bit so it looks like it matches more with the happy and smug one. Because you can tell which ones I did myself in terms of cropping and which ones an actual professional did, because they do look different. Personally, I really love smug and jaded. Obviously, hay is pretty good, and then anything trophy related, just because I like trophies. Ooh, Willie hit his head yet again. That's the real tragedy of this situation, is that guy's just going to keep getting his head bonked until I get this correctly. Okay, something that heavy sure to do damage. Alright. Okay, we did it right. We did it right this time. The world is now my oyster, or something along those lines. I really hope the mic's not picking up the fan, like a computer fan, because yeah, this laptop's doing a thing. I think it is a little bit, but I can't make the fan quieter, so it is what it is. Heavy weapon sculpture. Sculpture depicting a revelation from a man about to die. Okay, cool. So that's a revelation taken down. So now we take this opportunity to see like what other revelations we have, perhaps. There should be a revelation page specifically somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay, so we got triple strike. What is triple strike? Oh, are these listed? I think these are named differently. Because here's heavy weapon. Here's... What the fuck? Yeah, I think... Head of the underground. Okay, folks, choosing... Guy slams straight into a wall. Are any of these... Oh, I see. Okay, so some of these are Akiyamas. So these top three are Akiyamas, which means this one's Saejima. Which means I need to find the other three Saejima ones. So I'm gonna go do that now, just because I already have it pulled up. This is like not exactly, I might get a little bit of the story continued, but this is mainly just like picking up some of the side shit. Getting children's games ads, I know why, but I still find it funny. Look, my stream isn't marked 18 plus, alright. Just because I play children's games doesn't mean I do it for the trophies, man. That's all it is. There's nothing more to this. Don't look into it. Yeah. What's the Rugrats saying? A baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do, or something like that. Okay, so one of these is like actually this is what pissed me off last time. One of these is actually the thing. Okay, head to the underground parking lot. That's where I am. Go to Mid-South Point. Look for area 114. Or, sorry, 104, rather. I can read. Okay, here's area 104. Oh, so it's a guy literally in a car, huh? Okay, sorry. When they mentioned a guy around some sort of vehicle, I thought they meant like a guy, like, standing somewhere. This makes sense, I guess. I'm just gonna, like, I haven't looked at what the text option is, but I am gonna look at it, like, once I'm done with this. So this guy's an assassin, or at least people think he's an assassin. Whether or not he actually is, who knows? He's obviously not a good driver. Oh, a cigarette to the dick. This is why they say smoking kills. It's because smoking will cause you to, light a cigarette into your dick, and then you'll crash into your car into a wall. Cool. I think we just watched a murder. I mean, it was not really murder because he like a suicide, I suppose, accidental suicide. The obvious answer is guy slams straight into the wall. Because that's the only one that's like vaguely. Let me. Yeah, okay, yeah, that is the correct answer. Some of these, because the idea is you're trying to choose an answer that makes sense in terms of like any sort of combat scenario. But the previous one that I chose, like on the one of the docks, I felt like made more sense than the other one that was actually correct. But you know, that is what it is. He's just prone to accidents. I suppose he is. Gonna go to bed though. Have a good stream. All right, catch you later, Dallas. Enjoy the emotes. Thanks for the sub. And, you know, thanks for the stream earlier, obviously, since we were doing that. I'm gonna do a shout out to any little outsider radio. Of course, Johnny was there earlier as well, so Johnny knows, but anyone that watches this later, either on Twitch or YouTube, will be able to see the little text thing pop up. Okay, so we got the essence of bell ringing, so that's cool. So we have 2 more to go. We got the... And for anyone wondering, like, oh, you know, like... Are you cheating by using a guide? It's like, I mean, I'm using a guide, but like... This isn't really a puzzle, it's just like, kind of like go to some area. I guess you can make the argument that some of it's a puzzle, like in the sense of like, oh, like choosing the correct answer at the end of it. But to be fair, on the previous one, I had already chosen the incorrect answer, and then it's like, so it's obvious what the real answer was, but you know, I double checked anyway. What the fuck? Traverse 100 kilometers or more, trophy. That's in my vocabulary now. I mean, obviously I say the word trophy, but that's how Reed says trophy, so. It's for 100%ing, no such thing as cheating. I mean, partially that's true, but also, I mean, if it's like an actual puzzle thing, I do like to actually try to figure it out on my own. But when it comes to, like, go to each section of the map and find this thing, it's like, to me, that doesn't really, that's not really, like, a skill-based thing. That's just, like, a tedious time thing, you know what I mean? And I will absolutely cut down on, like, tedious time bullshit. So that's kind of my deal. So where the hell am I going now? I'm going to the west entrance of Little Asia, and I'm going to... Oh, wait, no, it's Akiyama. I'm going to Namakichi Alley, Papo, which should be somewhere around here. Yeah, there it is, right there. And then eventually I'm going to also west entrance of Little Asia. So that's weird. So 2 different guys have to go to the west entrance of Little Asia. It's kind of weird that they... What the fuck? Oh. Okay, this is the first time I've had to do a fight in a while, so we're gonna see how this goes in terms of the game audio, if it gets like way too crazy loud. I think I just did Essence of Heavy Throwing. I think this is... Yeah, this is definitely one of the new ones I just got right there. I wasn't even trying to do that, I was just trying to finish them out. Alright, cool. That's a cool one, actually. Slam! Da da da! Da da da! Make noise, make noise! Slam! That's me when I da-da. Thanks for the 5k. You know, always good to meet a fan. I think I overshot where I was going a little bit as well. I think I had to go actually this way. It did say alley, so like, there's something apparently in this alleyway. Perhaps on one of the roofs. Or maybe they mean over here. See, yeah, around the map they have like groups like this where it's pretty much the idea, I think, is that like, hey, they let you know that there's someone with a revelation nearby, and so we're doing that. Hell yeah, shout out to Creepy Men, let's go. Oh, this guy's a little bit, you know, not exactly the best of the saviors. Hell yeah. This is like expectation versus reality. Everyone likes to think they're Kiryu, like coming up being like, oh, I'm gonna defend the honor of a girl, but really end up being this clown. Actually, I don't know. Depending if we're gonna learn a move off this, he might actually do something here. To be fair. Oh no, never mind. He fucked it. Oh, he failed forward. You know what? That counts. That's fair. The momentum helped him land a big hit is obviously the right answer, but I'll double check. Yeah, because the other one, it's like guy was probably trying to drink away his troubles. It's like you're talking about the guy, not the move itself, and then brave man going up against that young kid. Both of those are talking about the actual specific scenario and wouldn't apply to just normal fighting. That's fun. Yeah, I wonder if I could add like a filter. That's probably what it is. I think I added like there's like an audio filter I used to have on this that I don't have anymore. Probably why it's picking up more of the fan that it used to not pick up. Damn, dude, that slam looks fucking cool as shit though. Clotheslining sculpture. These sculptures do look pretty cool though, I gotta say. Okay, last one's near the west entrance of Little Asia, which Little Asia is up north here. It should be like somewhere around this area, but not like here specifically, but like somewhere in this general. Ah, damn it! Can you fuck off, buddy? Alright, let's see if we can do our new ability right now. Essence of... Not sub-story, what is it? Completion... Revelation... So clotheslining. Essence of clotheslining, which means it should be somewhere... Huh, it's not listing here. Maybe there's more abilities? Okay, there we go. Essence of clotheslining... Bell ringing, okay. Slam down an enemy that's bounced off a wall. Okay, so I did get that one already. Like, I've done that one. Smash a giant weapon down on an enemy. A real technique for Saijima only. So it's if I see a motorcycle nearby, I can do that one. A full clothesline performed on a bouncing enemy. Huh. So what counts as a bouncing enemy in this scenario here? Not that. That wasn't it. It might have to be a scenario where like they're on the ground like that, and then I kick them as they're about to be on the ground. Maybe that counts as bouncing. It sucks that the fight, like where the fight took place, wasn't a little bit further up here, because then I could have actually used this motorcycle, but whatever. Or like one of the motorcycles. Okay, so yeah, Little Asia I think is in here, right? Is it not? Like, I would think it's in this whole section right here, if I'm not mistaken, but... There was a scenario where, like, there was a bunch of guys standing around this area, so, like... Yeah, this makes me think this is definitely the place. And so let me double check here. Okay, Essence of Smashing. Go to the west entrance. Okay, just south of Beam. You see a trio of guys laughing about some kung fu masters. Look into the alleyway of Little Asia. That's a couple walking. So there's a couple walking in one of the... Oh. Okay. Oh, it's the same thing as before. So this is just gonna be a recurring thing where like the fucking dude's like cheating on her, and then they get in some crazy fight where she's trying to kill him. Dude, hell yeah. A Matrix reference in whatever year this game came out originally? Hell yeah. Like mid 2000s at least. Well, actually, probably late 2000s, I suppose. Because this was a PS3 game originally. It is weird with like the open mouths like that sometimes. Like, I feel like they're stretched way further than they should be on a normal person. I suppose. Damn, she kicked through his guard. And this might be fair to be like a different like family, but I'm pretty sure it's the same one as before. Yeah, she kicked through his guard. They're clean through his guard. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, so that's all the revelations for this character, at least. Good old, everyone's favorite, Taiga. Not Taiga Woods, but, Saejima Taiga. And then the rest of these are going to be split between the last two characters, which, I mean, oh my god, spoiler alert, and one of them might be Kiryu. Okay. I believe that last time we found out the ones I was missing in terms of the locker, there was one I could have originally gotten, but because I'm not able to go back to it right now, I can't get, so I might have to continue onward with that. Which I am near the general area where I could double check this, but I'm pretty sure that was the case previously, so I can't imagine it's any different now. I don't really think I did any story related things since that moment, and so I'm thinking that it's gonna be fucked up either way. Yeah, it's gonna be this, for example. Yeah, I don't need to do that right now. I ain't hard to open to sleep. I got things to do before that. So he's not gonna let me go back in the sewers, unfortunately, even though there are, there's like a key or two I could be getting otherwise. So, unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright, so fishing aside, I do need, I want to double check the sub-stories real quick here to make sure which ones I'm actually doing. So we're on Saejima, so let's double check these. Okay, so we did I see brother and sister here. I did that one. Did I do Dragon Palace, whatever the fuck this other thing is? Oddly ordered, this can only be done after brother and sister 1. And you'll have to advance the story to the point where you tried to open... Okay. So I gotta continue a little bit further before I can do that one. And then there's a sequel to Brother and Sister. So there's Brother and Sister 2, which you'll have to complete Bodyguard. I assume that's like a main quest. There's another one called Bodyguard. Once you complete Dragon Palace Bouncer. So I can't do 3 of these right now because of that reason. There's one called Mother and Child, which you must complete Running Woman, which I have not, so I guess we'll skip that. Nice catch. Head to the docks and you'll see a dude standing next to the water. Speak to him and... Oh, I did actually do this one. Yeah, nice catch right here. Yeah. Huntsman as cats, did that one. Reason for Revenge. Okay, I can't do Reason for Revenge until I continue with the story more. Running Woman, that's the one I'm in the middle of right now. Okay, so yeah, this is the CD thing. Yeah, CD's nuts, haha, funny. Okay. So I gotta go to Pink Alley then, which is like down this way. I did want to like continue on with that storyline anyway. And that's another thing. Yeah, I definitely need a guide at that point specifically because like I'm not gonna remember like where specifically I left off on every little like what was the next place to go. Like I remember the sub story about like protecting this girl in the alleyway and stuff, or in the underground area. But yeah, there's no way in which I would have recognized the fact that I have to go to Pink Alley for that. Head east into Pink Alley, you'll be accosted there. Because I gotta go to Club Shine, I guess? Or at least around it. Yeah, this is Club Shine. I don't know if perhaps this guy down here at the bottom is who I have to worry about. Let's try it at least. Oh, sorry. This guy, maybe? No. Or sorry, I'm on Pink Street, right? I gotta go to the alley specifically. Okay, so that was me. That was my fuck up. So they're both pink. So my brain, and they both kind of look like alleyways if we're being 100% honest here. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got in your way and I'll do it again, you suited minion. I don't like the minions whether they're suited or not. Look, they took a perfectly okay film, Despicable Me 1, which was pretty good. And they made it worse, but not too bad, and then they just ruined the rest of DreamWorks. Alright. Yeah, I have no clue where she is, man. I do like how it's like, oh, this is the way of the future. It's like, where's that CD-ROM? It's like, dude, nobody calls them CD-ROMs. Come on now. Let's say, where's that CD? Or where's that disc? CD what? Like, I know that's obviously an Americanism in the sense that, like, okay, we gotta like translate some bullshit because obviously they didn't write an English pun in there. But I like it. It's good. Apparently they're gonna break my teeth. I did enjoy my teeth, but I guess I don't get to have them anymore. Sucks to suck, I suppose. Okay. Here's the special move that I can do with this, and see it. And now I still have more of a motorcycle that I can beat the shit out of this guy with. You would think after witnessing a guy picking up a motorcycle and just, like, smashing it down on a guy that you'd be like, you know what, this isn't for me. I don't know nothing about no woman, so leave me the fuck alone. Yo, same though. He just like me, for real, for real. Yep. I think that's the problem I had initially. Is I was trying to check the subway tunnel for her, and then that of course wasn't the way to go. Because you had to go to Pink Alley first or some shit. What the fuck? Oh. The guy kind of came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting. The jump scare Yakuza. Damn, I was hoping he was kind of bouncing there. I don't know if that's... I mean, it's obviously a Saijima move because you learn it only with Saijima. I gotta figure out how I gotta do bouncing here. See, you would think like something like that would be bouncing, but I don't... Perhaps if I hit them with something like this, maybe? Damn it, no. Huh. Yo, level up, let's go. Some Bane action there, man. I'm gonna break the bat. Break your bat. One throw at a time. Alright. Let's see what actual shit is worth getting here. It looks like we have all the ones. Yeah, we have all the 1-star things. That's just like 2 and 3-star. I guess 4 as well. I don't really care about the charging finish thing. That's kind of like whatever. Can't learn this till I learn Phoenix Sphere. There was a reason why I was holding on to 4 and I don't... What? Or, I guess originally I was holding on to 1. Okay, that makes sense. Because you get 3 every level. And obviously I was already holding on to 1 point because I literally use every 1 point thing in the game. So I would have had no chance to buy anything that was 2 points. Uh, okay, fan experience. Because of heat gauges, your. Yeah, you know what? That actually is pretty useful, so I'm gonna get that one. Okay, and then I can taunt enemies to get my ship back. That sounds pretty useful as well. Yeah, let's just do that one then. And this one will probably mean that I can charge it quicker, I imagine. Charge charge enemy for a long or energy. Jeez, I can't even fucking read right now. Charge energy for a long time with the spirit of the golden dragon to fill your heat gauge. I don't. I mean, is it just closer? Hold R2 when close to an enemy, then release. I don't. I don't really get the difference of those two, to be honest. I would. The only thing I can assume is it charges it quicker, because otherwise it'd be kind of a waste. Well, either that or like you're able to charge even when you're getting a hit or something. Like, yeah, it has to be some sort of like benefit to it compared to the second one. Okay, this is obviously the subway area. Let's just go down here and deal with it. Okay, we don't need dresses, but I thank you for offering them to me. There's a guy just standing there in the middle of nowhere and don't know if that's like a thing I have to deal with or what the hell. I assume not. That's definitely not like a... Where the fuck is the subway then? Why does my brain not know where the subway is? Oh, I gotta go to the Millennium Tower for that, apparently. Okay. Sorry, I was looking that up real quick. I mean, I guess that's a subway. I don't know, it's just weird. I wouldn't immediately think of that as, like, the subway, you know what I mean? I guess, to be fair, this is, like, just an underground area. This isn't, like, specifically a subway, but I don't know. My brain just kind of went to that instead. Um, so it's, like, way the hell over here, then, in the middle of the city. Oh, I forgot I could walk slowly for, like, no reason whatsoever. It's weird being at a point that I would just completely run by every, I run by the arcade and I run by the food state, area and da 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 da. But that's because I already have it done, of course. Where is it? Now, it's very important to note that I don't have all the food done, but that's because I literally could not do this at the time. Like you need to be missing food to be able to properly buy it, and so I wasn't able to do this. And this only other one is hidden by a sub story that I don't have access to yet. And of course, right now I would easily take damage and then go down here, and I would buy the last thing of food. But because they won't let me down there until I do more of the story for some reason, even though they let me down there earlier. But yeah, because they won't let me down there, I just, there's nothing for me to do, unfortunately. The roof is not where you go actually, and funnily enough, not the placement that I need my character to be in. So we're gonna leave. Thank you for letting me inside your beautiful tower. It's cool. Usually some sort of crazy explosion happens around here every fucking year or two or something. Should probably get that checked into. But we'll go around and down. That works. Glad to be getting back to this, because, man, it's just, I've wanted to play it, but it's just like, I was trying to do, I mentioned this in a previous stream when I was playing the actual game I'm about to talk about, but I was trying to play one of those games for trophies, and, the computer, like, completely crapped out, so, like, there was 3 weeks gone where I had to get it sent off and repaired and whatever, and it came back, and luckily everything was good on it, and so I backed up all that information on a, because I didn't have a backup of most of my information, which is, like, not good. Alright, they want me to be here. Cool. But yeah, I went to go play the game, and then it was like, yeah, the whole computer shit out, so I wasn't able to stream for like the 2.5, 3 weeks. And then I streamed and played that game, and then we went on vacation almost like immediately after, like a few days after. And then I come back from vacation, which obviously I didn't bring my PS5. And then we end up, there's like a family emergency thing, so I gotta go like deal with that. Um, and I wasn't able to bring, like, I brought my PlayStation, but I wasn't able to bring all my recording shit, so. Which this game needs because Sega likes to content ID claim the fucking cutscenes. So. A sucker for a woman with a long pair of legs, apparently.
Yeah.
How would you even know it's the right thing? You could just easily make a fake CD. It looks authentic. You know, it has the writing on it, just like mine did. That is fair. Yeah, I mean, if she was smart, she would burn her copy. And here I come to save the day. Come on, government type, I'll kick your ass. But yeah, you know, whatever. So end up dealing with that. I just finally came back from vacation like a couple days ago, and then of course it's like, oh hey, what is it? It's you know, everyone's favorite Father's Day, so can't really stream for that because that's, you know, family stuff's more important for that. So it's like stream here, and then it's like, oh boy, Wednesday we're gonna be going back and dealing with more family bullshit. So really, I won't be getting back to my actual schedule that I've been, you know, in terms of streaming until like fucking next week, which is frustrating as all hell. For like, we're talking, I mean, practically, we're talking like it'll be at the point of like about a month and a half of like not being able to stream the way I want to, which is just annoying. Ooh, God, that just looks brutal. So I thought, like, you know, because I'm gonna have another like dry spell of streaming, I figured I'd at least get in one stream here before any of that happens. Especially with Yakuza, because like at least with something like say Save the World, even though I did all collection book, maybe I could do something with that, or maybe I could do Minecraft Dungeons, or even Vigor, which I could do all from the console, which doesn't need like all this extra bullshit, but this stream does. So. Figured I'd be fine with a strong, manly hero like you. Alright, enough sweet talk. I'm in this deep, ain't I? Time to clue me. Maybe so. It's all over and done with, so why not? I'll tell you everything. Okay, first things first. What's the CD thing? CD's nuts. Anyway, yeah, so there's a bunch of information on CD, go figure. It, influential politician, you know, as opposed to politicians that are not influential. That's cool. You know what? I respect that. Like, hey, I'm not a journalist. I'm actually not doing this for like a really good reason. I just want money. But you know, it helps that it's, you know, for a good reason. But I'll just do this either way. I ain't about to rough up a woman. You know, not unless she asks. Anyway. Here's the compensation. Dude, alright, what do we got? A player's piece. Oh yeah, we got a cheat item. Alright, cool. Hey, thanks for the cheat item, lady. Go figure that the thief gives you a cheat item. Alright, which, I assume that's, what is that? Baccarat. I actually, you know, Baccarat's one of those where I actually don't even know the rules of the game. Like, if I'm being honest, I really don't. I know roulette pretty well. Blackjack's pretty obvious. Poker. Um, I just don't know shit about, like, Backrat or, what's the other one? There's, like, one other big one that I don't know, and I'm trying to think of the name, but it's escaping my brain right now. Head empty moment. I remember that Rihan mentioned his family office is in Tenkaichi Alley. So, okay. So let's go to Tenkaichi Alley and deal with that bullshit then. Which is over here, I believe, somewhere. Okay, yeah. Alright. I was like, there's Tenkaichi Street, so obviously the alley had to be connected, but I wasn't sure which one was which. Okay, that guy's gonna want to fight me. The guy to my right with the hood, but I'm just gonna ignore him. If it gets to the point where I feel like I need to farm a little bit to level up, I will, but I don't think I will need to. Alright, here's the sub-story thing. Nice. Oh boy, you better not fuck with me, I'm Yakuza. Don't hurt me, please. Oh boy, we're helping out a dickhead. Let's go. Spares the lecture, Gramps. We like to beat people up for no reason. That makes us feel good about ourselves. Alright, is there anything to use? Alright, cool. Damn. Like, if I could drop this quick enough, that I think that shit would be considered a bounce, but it just, obviously it's not what I can do here. If I have to off-screen, I can easily, wait, off-stream rather, not off-screen. But off-stream, I could figure out, like, how to do that and just do that on my own. Because that's not content I think is any, like, necessary for a stream. Like, some of the shit, in terms of, like, mini-games, this is why I've been fishing off-stream here and there. Is that I do it initially on stream, and then like once I feel like I have given the gist of what it is, then I could just like farm it off when I'm doing something else. You mean prison? Sir, yes, sir. Fuck out of here. No, but street fights can keep you from, I mean, if they're just gonna take your money, I love the idea of like, oh, they don't keep the lights on. It's like, dude, you're about to get mugged. Like, what do you mean? You're about to lose that money. They would have taken it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the only thing that's keeping the money, like, kept to you. I like how in like it's not like a full ass cutscene, but like in these little mini cutscenes like this, you can look in the background and see like there's that little trash thing they want me to pick up. Like completely just takes you out of it. You remind me how I felt when I first met him. I fell in love. Yeah, don't treat your subordinates like shit, otherwise I'll kick your ass. That's the lesson you need to learn here. Alright, yeah, I'll pick up metal garbage, why not? Because eventually I'm gonna end up selling all this shit to try to buy that last thing of food down there. In the meantime, let's see what we got going here. Tenkaichi Alley and pay him a visit. Does that mean I have to, like... leave this area and then come back later? Is that what we're doing here? I don't want to fight that guy, because I assume this asshole right here wants to fight. Actually, you know what? It looks like he doesn't. Nice. Alright, yeah, I'll leave this area, like, proper here. And in the meantime, I said that twice already, but it doesn't matter. Let's see what's... Okay, so we're on chapter 3. That is the last sub-story I can do at the moment in this chapter. So what I'll do is I'll drop off the metal garbage into this safe box up here. Or am I actually carrying all... Okay, no, I'm not. So I'll drop off this, like, 3 random bullshit here. And from there, I will... Man, don't fight me. I don't want to fight. You're trash, you're garbage, you're worse than the metal garbage I have, because at least the metal garbage I can sell, you're worthless to me, you fucker. You know, here. Did he lose a tooth doing that? That's brutal. Damn it. No way, they actually landed a hit. I was trying to do, yeah, I was trying to do that, but like, I'm trying to do it on the baseball guy because I didn't want to. There you go, thank you. Batter up, bitch boy. See you later, man. Wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth fighting me. Wasn't worth it for you. It probably won't be worth it for me. Unless I get something like a platinum plate or some like random dumb shit. You know, I mean, there could be worse healing items. I'll give you that. It could have been worse, so I will accept it this time, but begrudgingly. Don't do it again. That's all I gotta say. Do not do it again. Okay. I'm not ending the stream here. I'm just saving it just to save progress. Obviously, I've done a little bit of progress here. And, you know, since I haven't played the game in almost 3 months, you know, it's kind of like, you know, it'd be nice to update the save file. This game's been on the back burner for like over a year, and in large part because I've been streaming it, so like I don't want to miss like key moments of like content, so that's slowed down my progress in this game tremendously compared to the other Yakuza games. But also because of like, I mean, well, for multiple reasons, right? Because of like issues with like trying to get it where Sega doesn't fucking try to claim the video portions of shit, and also to deal with like audio issues and visual issues and yada yada. Just a bunch of annoying bull and annoying shit in that order. First there's bull and then there's shit. I think otherwise I'm pretty good on most of this stuff. I am in fact missing still the some of these I don't have access to. As far as I'm aware, most of the shit I don't have access to. I am gonna get access to some of this stuff as I do more. I think once I get to the purgatory, it'll probably give me more access. And then Pachinko's just different because Pachinko is like stupid and I hate it. And it's pretty much mostly RNG. But I do have a cheat item, but you know, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, before we continue on with the story, which I will do next here, presumably, anyway, I'm going to try to finish out this sub-story, because I went to go do that fight over somewhere else. This should continue the sub-story here. Yep. Oh look, now they're holding down the streets. Hell yeah. the Tojo clan's gonna want to promote me. Instead of being a busboy, I'll now be a bus man. Money only takes you so far unless you have just like an obscene amount of money. Like unless you're coming in like single-handedly saving them from bankruptcy, then like otherwise whatever. Copy of Trail of the Ancient Fighter King. What the fuck is that? Is that like a skill book thing, or is that just like, do I get a... What the hell is that? It's like an ability? What the hell was that thing he just gave me? Like, what actually is that? I don't... Why can't I find it? It's not an ancient technique. It's not a revelation. It's not like a master thing here. Yeah, I don't... Huh. Is it like an ability that was locked previously and now is not locked, maybe? Am I insane? Like, where the hell actually is it? Why can't I find it? Okay. Well, you know what? Let's see what else we got in terms of sub-stories now that we got that done. You get a reward, the design call... Oh, okay, so that's... It says that it's a design, which makes me believe it's probably some weapon crafting bullshit. Okay, okay. Where the fuck is the weapon crafting? Yeah, weapon modding. Yeah, it's probably some weapon modding thing, which... could I go over there and deal with the weapon modding? Probably, but I think I'll just wait further to do that. So it looks like everything else I have to do now involves me going further into the story, so I guess there's nothing, nothing left to do but do that specifically, so let's go. As the Ramones would say, I-O, let's go. I was trying to think of the name of the band. I was like, in my head I was thinking the word Blitzkrieg, but it's because the song's called Blitzkrieg Bop, and I couldn't, my brain was like just dying trying to find out what the artist was named. Okay, I don't want to go down that alley because then that dude's going to fight me, and, am I able to easily beat them? Yes. Is it really worth my time? No, not at all. So we'll continue onward without him. So once I get to this next part of the story here, I believe I have more sub-stories open. Like, actually quite a few things open, I believe. Not just sub-stories, but sub-stories are part of it, but I think, like, I might be able to actually go back underneath the city. Hey, what up, old man? I'm pooped. No, you're supposed to say that you did poop, see, because it's a bathroom. Hail and well met, Otzel. How doth thou fare this glorious day? I don't know why my brain, like, died trying to read that. Pretty good. I don't know if you showed up earlier at all, because I wasn't really checking chat as much, but, Dallas and I... Oh, actually, I don't know. Outsider Radio might be, but we did like a game night thing on his channel, and then this guy is not a fan of us trying to like sneak in while he's taking a shit. Nice. Yeah, my bad. Sorry, bro. Why are their mouths open so far in this game? Yeah, okay. I'm not the only one that thinks that. Okay, it's like it. Yakuza 3 and 4 so far have done that quite a bit, and I don't know why that is. Whatever like physics engine they were using for it, like, just like something about it, just like it looks off. Yeah, like it's unnatural. It's yeah, exactly a ghoul. Okay. So that was a previous entrance into the. Yeah, see, now I have sub-story access over there. So I'm going to go to that next sub-story area real quick. But yeah, anyway, so someone I know from the podcast I do, he was streaming earlier, and I was like with him. So we watched some videos together on stream, and then we played Gartic for a little bit. Not Gartic Phone, the other, because there's like 20 different Gartics. Like the same brand has like several different games. We played that for a little bit, then we raided one of our other co-hosts. So sat in there for a little bit, then I started this stream here. And then he subscribed to me because I won a bet. A few months ago, I was between myself and him and some other co-host. I was the first person to beat Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep on a speed run. Garlic bread, my favorite bread. I'm a big fan of most breads, and garlic is definitely one of them. I could do without croissants though. Croissants and bagels. Not really a huge bagel guy. I think that's it. I think those are the two I don't like. Well, thank goodness, just the man I've been looking for. All right, what up, old man? Oh, so old homeless man getting beat the shit out of. I guess we gotta beat up some hoodlums, as they say. Queso, si por supuesto. Por supuesto, el queso. You're nothing but leeches on society. Alright, fuck you. Wow. Wow, I love how unlikable they make these people, because then it just feels good to beat the shit. Parasites, houses are for people, worms crawl in the dirt. That's like such a. Man, alright, let's kick the shit out of them. Let's do it. I actually wonder, because this has been a thing in several of the games. I have to imagine this must be an actual thing that people do in terms of like, because they call them homeless hunters in the game. So I imagine that must be like an actual concept, maybe in Tokyo, if not like some other parts of Japan. Probably easier in like a bigger city like this because there's just more population, and like homeless are gonna tend more towards like bigger cities. I wish we lived in a society where beating up punks wouldn't cause a stir. I'll do you one better. I wish we lived in a society where punks weren't punk, unless we just talk about the music. You know, like you're allowed to be into punk music. Like if you want to be a punk in that way, like hell yeah, brother. But not being this type of scenario would be great. But yeah, otherwise I'm doing pretty well. This is the first stream I've like first big stream I've actually gotten to do since like a bunch of like annoying issues in my life. So well, you know what? That's the cool thing about opinions. Everyone has one, which means I'm gonna say mine. They will not fight well, much like Street Fighter 6. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't actually know much about the Street Fighter franchise. I know some of the characters, but that's about my extent to it. Obviously, I know that it's like a fighting game. The fighting games I played when I grew up were Tekken and Mortal Kombat. Now I'm not good at fighting games, but like I guess it was pretty much just those and like Dragon Ball Z games. But of course, those are different types of fighters. You should try the demo at least. I don't know, because like I'm really bad at fighting games, and they piss me off a lot. But then I tend to like certain fighting games because I like the story. I like the story in Mortal Kombat, and I like the story in Tekken. I like the character designs. Like, there's a lot of shit I like in fighting games. The music. I'm just like modern mode, my dear Otzel. I wish I knew what that meant. Let's see. How can you thank me? Give me all your money. No, that's good. No, cool. You can thank me by giving me XP for doing a sub story. That's how you can thank me. As long as that happens, I'm good, buddy. There's nothing, Chief.
Yeah.
Makes combos and special moves unbelievably easy. Oh. Oh, like a setting in... Okay, okay, I see what you mean. I will say, I'm clearly a fighting god, if you can't tell. I have the Platinum Trophy in... Where the fuck is it? It must be higher up. And Dragon Ball Fighters. Definitely didn't cheat to get that. Well, it's not even that. It's like I mean, I can physically do some of the combo. It depends. I could do like combos to do specific moves. It's just the problem is like I'm not like I'm more like a button masher. So, and like strategy, a lot of fighting game strategy. I'm just like not even like string, especially stringing combos together. That's like where it becomes like ah shit. Flattered, but something so fancy that okay. What do they want? Damn, you've been dealing with these assholes for several months. Hmm. Was he trying to? I wonder if they're trying to do it as like some sort of recruitment thing to get into like some sort of either like gang or the Yakuza or something. I have a feeling that's not the end of the sub story. Yeah, that didn't feel like the end of the sub story. Usually, most every sub story has a more definitive ending for it. Easy peasy lemon squeezes me. It is nice to be squeezed, and lemons are pretty cool. There, give me the message, buddy. What does he want me to know? The Dragon Palace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is the bouncer work thing I was talking about earlier. So we have to do this one first, and then like there's like two other ones past that. So like you have to do them in a row, obviously, as opposed to like you can't do them all at once. You gotta do one which unlocks another, and then do that one which unlocks the other. It's a touch illegal. Yeah, just a touch, just a smidge. Oh yeah, we're gonna meet where the Komaki thing is. Right.
Oh.
Wait, that's pretty cool. So if we get to do that, then we should get access to the gambling specifically. So we'll get access to roulette and blackjack and poker and baccarat. Assuming that's the building I'm thinking of, which would be nice because those are mini games that we have not had access to yet. So at least this game, at least as far as I remember, I assume if I would have had access to them before, I would have at least done some of them. Of course, this is the problem with like playing the game so infrequently, due to various issues of streaming and real life and such, is that you end up not having as much of a cohesive hold on like the things I need to do, both for the main story and for completion's sake. But yeah, whatever it is, what it is. Okay, so they want me to go somewhere here in the hotel district, some sort of abandoned building. Now, if it were the building I thought it would be over this way. Which it might be, because this guy's right outside here. Okay, it is. Okay, yeah. Nice. Hell yeah. Trent, there we go. There's the blackjack. There's the roulette. I wonder if poker's down here as well. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so the... Oh yeah, and that's right. We also get fucking access to the other cool games. Like, dude, I actually like a lot of these specific gambling games that you would never see like in an American casino. At least not like any of the like I wouldn't say in Vegas or something, right? But I do actually enjoy some of these other ones. Like CeeLo's cool. Koi Koi's alright. Okay, we're gonna be bouncing all over the place. This is good. This opens up a lot of possibilities in terms of like getting the mini games out of the way. There was a huge chunk of mini games I did not have access to like fully finishing out. Even though I had the vast majority of them done, I still have a little bit of fishing left, of course, and I still had a pachinko, which is like dumb as fuck. Dude, God, I love the Hat Kid smug face. It's so good though. It's so good. Okay, I guess I am now contractually obligated to showcase smug faces I have. Let's see, doesn't you know? It's funny. I do have a Nuck and Fubs subscription. Someone gave that to me. I wonder, does he have a smug? I don't think he does have a smug face. Rios has a smug face. I'll give him that one. I don't have Peaches again because that one ran out. But yeah, so I'll do. There's my own smug face mixed with Rios' smug face. And of course, I do have BTTV emotes specifically that I added. Actually, it's funny. I forgot I added that same one. Son of a bitch. Oh wait, no, that's where you clicked it from. Okay, never mind. I see what you mean. I'm stupid. I'm a fucking silly little bitch. Sorry. Damn it. God, dude. If nobody, hold on. Let me. I'm gonna swap to. We're gonna browser moment this bitch real quick here. Can I do this without completely ruining everything I love? Okay. Let's hope I don't. Okay, yeah. Transition. Here we are. Okay, you'll see here, like down here, if I can fuck with it a little bit more. There we go. A little bit better down here. All these BTTV emotes, classic. Specifically, I really like this one as well. Now you would need BTTV obviously put into it to be able to access these, but all you gotta do is hit this. The free da da da. Anyway, that's the spiel for those of you who were unaware. Anyway, advertisement bullshit out of the way. I don't know. Does it really count as an advertisement if it's like not something you pay for? I don't know. Anyway, back to the video game. I'm pleasure. All right. Difficult how? I don't know. You know, when people lose all their money, I can see how that'd be pretty difficult. This guy looks like Christopher Walken. I'm just gonna point it out. Also, for some reason, the lighting in the game actually is darker than it is like, or the lighting in the stream for the game is darker than it actually is, which is very odd. Let's see, properties maybe? Configure video. Let's see, can I fuck with this real quick? Let's apply it that way. That's a little bit more accurate to like how it looks as I'm playing it right now. It's not like exact, but like close enough, I guess. Actually, I think it's a little bit darker, but whatever, good enough. So yeah, you know, people, pretty much the idea is just people being dickheads because they get pissed that they lose, or like other people that are just like, hey, you know, I can rob from the homeless, and for some reason that's like morally acceptable because they're dickheads. Alright. Oh, dude. Hell yeah, look at me. I look like a fucking menace. I look like... This looks like a GTA game where, like, I stole someone's outfit after killing them or something. Like... You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, the top of his head, because he's like... I don't know, he just doesn't look like the suit and tie type. It does not suit you. It does not suit you at all. That said, I mean, it's not that like it's just he doesn't match with it. That I mean, the clothes do make I guess his body look better than the other ones do. Like it's less baggy, of course. It really shows off more of the physique, but at the same time, it's just like looks like it just doesn't look like his own suit. I guess like the shirt and the vest and shit. There's no fucking way he would look like a chairman. Not even. Dude, okay, so in terms of, I've mentioned this before in like the other, Yakuza 3, and I probably mentioned it here at some point, but roulette is my game of choice, personally. It is interesting that here they do have the double zero. I know in Europe they apparently do single zero. That's known as the house edge. And because, like, if you do, like, hey, if I bet black, or I bet red, or I bet 1 through 18, or I bet, the 19 through 36, or whether you bet the first 12, second 12, or third 12, all those scenarios where you're betting there do not include the zeros, which are, so. And the payouts you get do not include the fact that, like, it's a chance out of the zeros. So it's just like, yeah, the house bet. So apparently European ones have just one of those zeros, whereas American ones have two. But I guess Japanese ones do as well. Alright, so we gotta beat up this asshole who's gonna try to cause an issue, I guess. Actually, speaking of, I know we mentioned smug faces earlier. I'm gonna do the smug face for the. There we go. There we go. We'll leave it on smug face for a little bit. Black 20, black. So one guy bet on red, but the other guy said black 20. So I don't know if that means like he bet on the 20 specifically, or he bet on black and also 20. I mean, either way, he lost, of course. Bets are placed only after the ball is in play. She must be using a magnet or something. I like roulette too, mainly because there's a Dorito chip bag based on it. Oh yeah, I remember that being a thing. I don't think I ever tried it. Yeah, I didn't try it, but that's cool. Also, playing poker as a kid with Luigi was very insane. My brother Luigi. Yeah, I like poker. It's alright. Who do you think you are? I'll tell you who I am. My name is Sheikh Zula, the Mike Ruler, the old schooler. You want a trip? I'll bring it to you. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. Wow, that's fucking intense. That's insane. Holy shit, Tiger, that's a bit much, pal. But anyway, that was definitely a song reference to the Aqua Teen Hunger Force thing, so that, counts as a reference. Yo, we get free casino chips. I mean, only 300, which is like barely any, but whatever. I'll take free casino chips, dude, any day of the week, why not? Okay, so I can purchase that. There's roulette. There's baccarat. There's poker. Oh, so there is actually a poker table. That's good. And blackjack. So we got those four, which I do want to do at some point, but I want to see some other shit first before I do any of that. I don't actually have one of these knives, so I don't know if it's worthwhile for me to grab one of these knives right now. The problem is I don't know what they actually do, and so that might be something I look at off stream and then come back and fuck with it. I will save the actual gambling portion of it for off stream, or sorry, for on stream, like when I actually play a little bit of it. But I'll look up like what I need to actually do. Otherwise, Okay. Yeah, some of these I'm going to need just to like finish out. I believe to finish out the what the fuck is it called? The completion list. But that's not really too much stuff here. Of course, I am gonna need to play these games anyway. Not even counting like the exchange stuff. Just in general, I'm gonna need to play those games. So CeeLo is the one with the bowl that you like roll a die in, or a couple like 3 dies in. Uh, Chohan, I believe, is just like odd or even, which I mean that's like super easy. Koi Koi, I don't remember which one's Koi Koi and which one's the other one. Uh, Oicho Kabu. You see, they both use the cards, but I don't remember. I don't remember which one is which. Because one of them is like you play against a single player, and you try to make certain hands, and that one I don't mind, but it's not a game I personally would ever be able to really get into because I can't tell the cards apart. Really, like it's more so like I rely a lot on the game being able to let me know that like I can make a particular hand with something like if I were to grab this creates some sort of thing. I kind of have a vague idea of like what like the cherry blossoms and the moon viewing and shit like that is, and so that's helpful, of course. But that only gets me so far. Whereas the other game is like it's pretty easy because it's just like 1 through 9 type shit. And you try to land on the highest number, or I guess 0 through 9, and you try to land on whatever the highest number is, and beat the dealer. So it's essentially like a remix of Blackjack. I feel like, or maybe Blackjack's a remix of that. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know which one's which off the top of my head. So I don't know. Genius here seems to think that like he can pull something off here. So what I'm gonna do first and foremost. Just I gotta teach people a little lesson. I want to take out the other two first though to really teach this jackass a lesson. I'll put the fear of God in as I take out his buddies one by one. Nice little miss there, buddy boy. Hey, get ready to get thrown in the wall, dickhead. Fuck you. Alright, you done now? Because if I had to get like something else to beat you up with, it won't be pretty, buddy. I'll take that knife actually that you tried to use earlier, and I'll just gut you. Dude, okay, I'm sure there's like a lot of it they don't actually need to cheat because the odds are so much in their fucking favor that they don't need to cheat. It's like, yeah, you could try to get like, I mean, obviously there's like blackjack counting cards, but a lot of it is not in your favor whatsoever. Like roulette, it's like I said, like a lot of people will do the shit where they're gonna bet like odd or even or red or black or whatever, right? Or like top half or bottom half. I mean, even then, most people don't do top half, bottom half. They either just do odd or even or red or black, or they choose a very specific number. Now, if you choose a very specific number, you have a 1 out of 38 chance to even get it. And even if you win, you get a 36 times payout, which really a 35 times payout, like extra, because you get back what you bet in there. So really, like you're only winning 35. So like if you bet a dollar, like say you bet like $100 and you won, you get $3,600. But like really, you only get $3,500 like extra. But of course, you could play, like odds wise, you could play that 38 times in a row before you can get it, or a lot more. So it's just like, with that, or like blackjack. Blackjack's pretty heavily in the favor of the person, or not the person. The what would you say? The house doing it, etc., whatever. Everyone gambling, right? That's why it's a gamble. And then there's cases of like slot machines, which are like fucking dirty. They're so I hate. Oh hey, sub story. Hey, trophy. Complete or finished 20 sub stories. Trophy. So of course we have trophy hype, which funnily enough doesn't have a bronze trophy, which is the only one I need. But yeah, we got the classic, my own thing. Okay, so now that I can level up properly, I can either get a 2 or 3. I think I am going to get a 3 here. Activate after successful guard with L. So I get more heat back as like guard, which is like, yeah, that is actually really fucking useful for the game. For sure. I'm gonna go back to the casino just in case this guy has another gamble or has another bouncer job for me. I don't know if he does or doesn't, but it's worth checking out real quick. I know that it is one of the next missions, but I don't know where I have to go specifically to start it. Ah, damn it. I hit never mind as like whatever, like I'll leave, but what you're supposed to do is hit street level, which is unfortunate that my brain couldn't figure that out. Oakley dokley, I say oakley dokley. So with that in mind, we still have the sub-stories, of course. Reason for Revenge. So I should probably go back and do that one. We've already done Dragon Palace Bouncer, which means we gotta do... there's one called Bodyguard, I guess? I don't know where the fuck that one is, actually. Oh, you know, Bodyguard's probably like an actual, like, main story mission. Okay, Dragon Palace Bouncer, which is... Did that one. I already did Mother and Child. Or no, actually, no, I didn't. Okay, Mother and Child, which is... Okay, I can't do Speechless until I do Mother and Child. Mother and Child is... after you do Running Woman, which I did. Which means I gotta go the hallway north of the lockers through the theater. Okay, so that's pretty easy. That's just over here, then. A little bit over this way, actually. So once I go through, there's like a hallway I can go through somewhere around here. Oh, actually, I think it's right here. I think I just went slightly past it. Nice, nice, nice. Good job. Classic. Okay, yeah, it is right here. Oh no, this is the bouncer job they lead me to. Well, I can get this started anyway. It's also a sub story. I also have to do it. So, dude, escort missions in video games. Let's go. These are always really good. That's everyone's favorite missions are always the escort mission. Yeah, I mean, do you have any questions? Oh, I don't know. Maybe the question of like who the fuck I'm guarding would be a good one. Parking space behind the... Okay, that's actually just... We can get that one immediately as soon as we walk out of here. No problem at all, Paul. No problem at all. I do kind of want to claim... Actually, damn it. I'm going to keep going here because this hallway was one that I could actually get a mission for, so I kind of just want to get that now. Yeah. We can always go back, because we have to go back that way eventually anyway, so screw it. Alright, come on, businessman, what do you want? Yo, shout out to having homeless men in my circle of acquaintances. Can you spare a moment to hear more about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? Alright, anyway. Yeah, sure. What up, buddy? What do you need? let's head to my back room where nobody will be able to hear you scream, and then we'll talk the details here. You know, I can respect that. Hey, I need a bodyguard for my daughter, and I hear you are pretty good at kicking the shit out of people. So hey, just go do that real quick. Oh wow! All right, family drama. Let's go. I love to see this. I mean, if we're talking about like, you know, like, actually, it doesn't say what type of star she is particularly. I don't know if she's like an actor or something or a musician or something. But yeah, I mean, usually that shit's pretty ripe, full of like parental issues. Okay, so actor then. You know what? Yeah, I got you, pal. Because stalking's not cool. Even if I'm like, hey, you should probably just get out of the business. Even if it's like a whole thing, that's not my place to do it. But yeah, you know, you got a stalker, I'll kick the shit out of him. Because yeah, stalkers do kind of deserve to get the shit kicked out of them. You know, I'm sure that's a really hot take somewhere. But anyway. Is this also a fucking escort mission? Actually, I don't know. It might be. Professionalism, yeah. A little professionalism would literally kill me. I'm sorry. If I'm not allowed to be crude and crass and whatever, then I shrivel up and die. It's the only thing that keeps me sane in the world. She fall in? Classic. You would think Tyga's a dad or something, because that is such a dad line. Like, oh, did you fall in? Some trolls just posted on our fan site. Damn you, trolls. Well, fuck me. Better check around here first. Dude, ignoring the really weird, creepy shit he did to Haruka last time we like got into a big story thing with him, ignoring that, which is a very important thing, so like that's not me sweeping it under the rug. But like in terms of like his speaking mannerisms, I can relate to this guy. Definitely not in terms of the other things he's. But yeah, pretty down to earth attitude, which that part of it's nice. It just would be nice if he kind of cut out a little bit of the rapey vibes he had that one time. I saw someone defend that on Twitter at one point, which I mean, of course, it's Twitter. You'll always find people like that. But like, there was someone like in the comments. It was Ray Narvaez Jr. Like tweet. He's talking about like what are some of the like most fucked up moments in video games. And he posted the part from Yakuza 3 where like the orphan girl says she doesn't want to date a black guy, which is very alarming. And of course, she learns a lesson at the end that hey, you know, actually, black people are just like us, and they're cool, and you know, like, don't be racist, kids or adults. Which, you know, that's all well and good. It'd be like a story with a happy ending here. But that aside, someone else was posting like the about the Taiga thing, or Saijima if you prefer. What the hell is happening here? Like, I would have assumed this was part of the, the fuck? That's strange. I can't get back there either, which, because it's like, I believe this is the area that you would do for the sub-story of, like, coming back here because that one dude was fighting for a reason for revenge. But, oh, you don't know, never mind. I'm mixing up sub-stories. This was the other one we did earlier. Sub-story for that one dickhead's probably up further north here, I would imagine. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, there was a weird, like, you know, pretty, like, almost rapey scene with this guy, and someone on Twitter was just like, oh, you know, he would never do that, like, all this other shit. It's like, I mean, even if he wouldn't, it's just, like, very, like, it's a very concerning scene. The fact that it even got remotely close to that is, like, I don't know. And it's just, like, you see, like, weird-ass Twitter arguments, and you're like, man, this is... Like, this is a video game character. Could you, like, I don't know. Like, if you're willing to go this far for, like, a video game character, like, I would hate to see, like, the type of people you would defend in the real world with those type of arguments. Okay. Apparently there was no other enemy data. It's been a while since I could hold my head up high, and it's been a while since I said I'm sorry. Stained reference aside, it's been a hot minute since I've actually done done any of that stuff, and so wasn't 100% sure. Okay, I don't know where the hell I go for that one thing, so I'm just gonna move on and do the other sub story for now. And we'll circle back around to this. Yep. All right. We're gonna guard this guy and take him across the city. Oh, Suzuki, good. We're going with the fake last name. Love it. Big old fan of that. Hoo boy, why me? Kill him quick. I don't think we need to kill him, buddy. Ooh, Katana. You know what? We might have to kill him. He's kind of threatening my life here. Not exactly the best of scenarios. Ah, fuck. Shit, hey. Ooh, you know what? That was about to be an issue, and luckily it became a scenario where it wasn't an issue. Damn, look how bloody my hand is, dude. What did I do? Fucking rip into his, like, rib cage? Like, it's like, oh, dude, let's do a Mortal Kombat fatality on this guy. Okay, good. So it's not like a proper escort mission. I do have to defend him in terms of, like, he had his own separate health bar, but I don't have to, like, walk him through the entire town. Or city, whatever. District, I guess. I can't tell you. It would invalidate my contract. You know, I don't believe this fucker would not know what a contract is. Come on, man. Like, I know he's not, like, a technical guy, but, like, dude, there's no way. Contract is a very common word, even if you're not, you know, talking about a very specific legal contract. I just don't believe it. That's all. That's my position on the matter. Like I said, it's a little bit less concerning now that this guy doesn't have a katana on him. Because, like, the katana, I'm not worried about, like, me specifically, but I am worried about, like, if he had a katana, like, hitting the escort target, right? Because I don't know how much health that would take in a single hit. And I'd rather not find out. Okay, well, there can't be much in the... Okay, yeah, so we made it up to, like, where the exit is in terms of, like, the taxi and the park thing. So there can't... This should be the last fight right here, so there can't be much left. Hello, it's me, the final boss. Mustache... My friend came online. That's not true. I don't have friends. Oh, he has a gun. Alright, that's an issue. Hey, if you could, like, not use a gun, that'd be cool, yeah. Alright, not too bad. See, that worked out pretty well because he wasn't worried about me at all. Even when he got up, his targeting focuses on the escort target, which means I was able to, like, pick up the bike and attack him immediately. Because the issue potentially there would have been like, oh, you know, you get your stuff knocked out of your hands a lot when you try to pick things up, but when they have a different target to focus on, that becomes a non-issue whatsoever. And they don't even guard against you, because some enemies will guard, even if they don't take it like the thing out of your hand, they'll guard the attack. That guy was not even focused on me whatsoever. So it was actually beneficial to have this asshole like with me, the client. Oh. Okay, so I assume what one assignment is that like he won't tell me things even under pressure, and the other assignment is what, that I'm a good bodyguard or something. Oh, we're the decoy. That's fun. You know, depending on how much money you're in the hole on, that actually, it sounds like that could be a decent idea. Like, I'll act as a decoy. I mean, of course, your life is being threatened, but at the same time, like, they would find, even if they like were able to capture you, they would find out pretty quick that you're not the guy. And ideally, you wouldn't be murdered. Maybe you'd be roughed up a little bit. But if you're like really, really far in debt, if that like clears you out, that isn't the worst idea I've heard. Just some loser up to his neck in debt. Now, well, now you're a loser who's debt free. So you know, so good. I mean, yeah, it's kind of, you know, it's like, hey, you know, I was hired to protect you. I'm protecting you, right? And you did need protection. Now, granted, of your own accord, because you went in and to end your debt, you decided to be a decoy, but it still doesn't deny the fact that you needed protection because people were actually coming after you. Please stay out of debt. Like this is a pretty good like get out of jail free card for you, pal. And this is the time to really bring it on home. Okay, sub story wise, we are still. Guess the girl ran off while I wasn't looking. I'll ask her. Oh, you know what? That probably would have been useful for me to do when I was still over in that area, because now I am not in that area whatsoever. Which means I might have to look up where the fuck I actually go for that. Talk to the guy in the white jacket nearby, which means I have to go like all the fucking way back there. Damn it. Okay. Let me see what else in terms of reasons for revenge. Let me scroll down to that as I'm running here. Head to the surface via the theater square stairs and this spot where you start the sub-story at. The guy will be back with more, which, I mean, that should be this right here, I would think. Like, not here, but, like, around the corner more. What the hell? What is this? Can I actually go down the manholes now? Because I would like to get that part of the challenge done here, if I can do that. If the game will decide to let me live my life the way I want to live it. Let's see. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. This is a very much a you're breaking my balls Mario scenario. Unfortunately, which means I have to be the one to play the sound alert. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, you know what it is? Oh, I know what it is. It's a fucking, one of these.
You're breaking my balls, Mario! God damn it!
Yep. And you too can break my balls with, with channel points. I have 5 channel point redeems, because you can only have 5 until you, until you get someone else to sign up through this or something. Which I plan on a fellow person of the stream who may or may not still be watching, Johnny Mortem. Once he hits affiliate, I'll be able to suggest him, and then we'll both be able to have 10 of those alerts through channel points specifically. Because I would prefer to have them through channel points, but I'm not able to because you only get the 5. Which means I put the rest of them on sound alerts as like a... It's in the description of my Twitch page if you scroll down. Oh, okay, anyway, here's him in the fucking... the sweater gang. You better watch out for the sweater gang. Dude, I'm not gonna be able to take anyone serious when they're wearing a sweater like this. I'm sorry. This is about like the level of the fucking that one horror movie where it was called The Bye Bye Man, and I've never seen it, but like just the name alone, that's like you look at that name, you're like, I can't take this serious in any capacity whatsoever. That's the same thing with any of these guys when they try to get tough and they're wearing a fucking sweater. You know, about to come out like SpongeBob and be like, you know, the best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time. Fuck, that counts as a song reference, doesn't it? One with the collar, turtleneck. That's the kind. I do like the insult of calling someone an ass clown, though. It's good. It's not. I don't think it's very effective, but it is very funny. Alright, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take out the guy with the baseball bat. Not because we need to, but because, you know, I want to prove a point that, like, you don't deserve to fight me if all you're gonna do is use a baseball bat. Kind of some bitch shit right there. There we go. Hey, maybe... Hey, don't pick up that bottle. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Damn. It's like, I'm hitting square because that's what you hit to start combos, but then when you get grabbed, if you hit square, you try to do a kick and it doesn't really work out right. And so, from doing that kick, you end up giving them enough time to throw you, because you only have a certain amount of time to break out. And so, just like, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult to do that if you're not paying too much attention. Because with a lot of these, it's like, I don't have any sort of fear that I'm going to lose any of these fights. Because why would I? I mean, these are easy as fuck. But sometimes it's just, fun times, I guess. Throws a little bit for the loop. Miyoshi. See you later, buddy boy. Sit down on the ground, you ass clown. Do you mind if I have a word? Oh, dude, he's gonna pull out the Naruto talk no jutsu, where you just say nice words and you stop people from being monsters. Hell yeah, dude. I like the idea that they're just like limping over to this office because you can clearly tell they're still winded from before and like bruised up and shit. Man, that old man in the back there looks like a fucking psycho. The on the enemy team there. Retribution. Okay, like before, it's very important that we take out everyone else besides like the main guy first, just to assert our dominance. Like first guy I want to take out is this crazy looking bastard. There we go. Okay, and now I beat your ass with a desk. Come on, get up, get up. I don't got time for this. Get up, buddy. Ooh, slam somebody on the ground on their back so hard that they end up doing a flip still. Like, he gets flung up in the air and still is doing more of a flip and lands on his face. That's good. My dreams, my family, homeless people took them from me. Like, what? You sound like a fucking weirdo. Yeah, but even specifically, it's like, okay, unless you're, I don't agree with this, but I will say, at least if you were targeting the specific homeless people that had done that to you, at least that would be more understandable. I still don't think it's okay, but at least it would make more sense, because they had specifically wronged you. But, like, are we really going to play this game of, like, well, a homeless person did that to me, so, like, I'm going to fight all homeless people to death. They're like, cool, alright. Like-minded citizens, you mean thugs? Yeah, you recruited a bunch of thugs to beat up homeless people. What a real fucking champion of justice. Oh my god, the dramatic music and the look between the boss and the subordinates. And everything was right in the world somehow. The way he shakes his head is weird there, I gotta say. Take a look for it again if he ends up doing it again. Yeah, we got an umbrella, a nail, and a banker's piece. Actually, the banker's piece is a cheat item, so I appreciate that. And of course, he doesn't shake his head once I point it out, but I noticed it twice in a row. I thought I thought I missaw it the first time, and the second time I was like, no, he actually is just shaking his head, kind of like a weirdo. The physics on this game are odd. I do enjoy the game though. I mean, as much as I like, obviously I sit here and crack jokes and da da da, which I mean I would do that anyway. But I do enjoy the sub stories. I mean, as simplistic as they are, it is a nice way to, these like feel good kind of schlocky bullshit things are a nice way to take a break from like the main story, which is usually much heavier in tone. Like it's a nice way to balance things out. And not to say this isn't like super light, of course. I mean, the fact that like going around like, yeah, I lost my business because of homeless people camping out and driving customers away, and then like, you know, my whole like business is gone, and now I decided to try to kill the homeless people. Like that's not a light subject, but like obviously the fact that it's treated in such a simplistic manner, you know, like definitely adds a difference from like the way more complex main story, I would say. Like in the main story, you're not easily just gonna do like, hey, I'll talk to you like for 2 minutes and then I change your entire ideology. Like the main story, it's like, oh, hey, that would take like 5 chapters to do. You know, like once you already meet a guy. It appears that I have another, I think a bouncer thing down here. If I'm gonna take a guess, or perhaps something else, maybe. Hmm. Even further down, maybe. Shit. Yo, where the hell is this thing they want me to go to? ¿Dónde está? No está aquí. Oh, you know what? Actually, está might be a key. Actually, it might be. Um, it's possible. It might be in here. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. Yo, another bouncer job? Let's go. Let's do it. This guy looks like our lost brother. Kiryu's lost brother, of course. Nishiki. I don't know, he just has that like slick asshole businessman look. I think it's mainly the hair that makes me think it. But yeah. Hell yeah, let's chase out some undesirables. This definitely doesn't sound like the thing that we just fought against the previous sub-story. It depends on what they mean by undesirables. Hopefully they don't just mean homeless people. 30? Okay. Oh, it's by the mahjong place. Okay, easy. Easy peasy. Got it. Hell yeah, I'm gonna take that job. 1 million yen is a big deal. Okay, so this particular sub-story is called Brother and Sister 2. This might... Okay, so this is a continuation of with that little kid there, so we are doing more of that, which is nice. Like, you know, obviously we want to reconnect him with his sister who was taken, and we're trying to... So that's why we're doing all these jobs. Isn't I won't be getting 1 million yen, but it's taking 1 million yen off of that particular sort of like job, I guess, if you want, you know, or debt or whatever the word is I'm looking for. Just to double check here, I want to see if any other sub stories are open at the moment. It looks like Mother and Child still is. Oh, you know, I should do that real quick while I'm in this general area. I just need to turn right and do that. I will say it is nice. It seems that the issue that I was having like a couple, well, I'd say like at least a month ago or whatever, maybe even longer than that. Because like I said, I've been having issues with like being able to stream consistently with the real life and da 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 whatever. But there was an issue at a point where like my capture card kept freezing every like so often, and I haven't had that happen once this stream, which is nice. And I don't remember it happening the previous stream either. So that might have just been like a particular issue because the computer was having issues. Huh. I don't know as to like where they specifically want me to go for finding this guy with the white outfit or whatever, right? Let me double check this. Okay, running. Okay, mother and child. All right, all right, all right. Mother and child. Go to the hallway north of the lockers to the theater, and you'll find a guy in the suit with a job. Hear him out, and you'll be offered bodyguard job. As soon as you get back on the street, she'll ditch you. The problem is I don't know which street specifically you ended up on. This would have been something useful for me to do at the time, of course. But it appears that I did not do that properly. I don't know if maybe this asshole behind him is... No. Maybe this... Oh, no. Probably not. This isn't really a guy in a white suit. Oh. Maybe... I wonder if I talk to them if they'll say anything. Yo, dude, sugar daddy for high school girls? That's not cool, because we're way too old for that. I think 24 is a little... Dude, what the fuck? Why can't you just... It's cool. Alright, well, you know what? A furry weeb got you? Okay, alright, Jess. Here, I gotta pull up the wheel for that to work. Alright, are you ready? Uh, okay, spin the wheel. I gotta search that up. And as I'm doing that, yeah, I mean, the hell, I'm 27. I'm down. You wanna, you wanna do this while you're 24? I'm down to do that. It's way better than if you were trying to be a high school bro. So it will be... I gotta make different versions of this real quick. Neko Arc, Garfield, Chomusuke, Big Bird, Orion. Who else? Who else is on my thing? Shin-chan, because I don't want to spell out his whole last name. Okay. Alright, time to swap over to the browser moment thing, which includes me changing the randomized wheel. Do 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 do. Oh, hold on! I gotta fucking hit transition. Silly me. No, wait, yeah, here we are. Let me. I gotta double check and make sure those are actually all the fucking things I have. I feel like I'm missing one specifically. We have Neko. Okay, how many cats? There were like 3 cats, weren't there? I don't know. I'm gonna open up the thing real quick. Obviously, as I'm doing this, you can see like here are the ones. Oh fuck, hold on. Here are the various versions of Orion the Ottsel. Pretty much, it's different angry versions, different happy versions, different sad versions, different bored versions, and different smug versions. Which I've been sitting on smug for a little bit here, but that's its own thing. I have another set of of like this type of PNG tuber where it's like a very like different PNG tubers, which for some reason I can't in the fucking life of me find out where the hell I kept this. So I'm also trying to stall as I'm potentially doing this. But yeah, how is everyone? As I guess we'll keep this. Oh, well, alright, you know what? Streaming stuff, that's where it is. Thank you for finding it, myself. You're welcome, myself. Okay, now load. Okay. These are the other ones I have. I have Nekoark, Chomosuke, Big Bird, Shin-Chan, Garfield, and Orion the Otzel, which looks like a fucking nightmare. So we're gonna spin the wheel here. Here we go. So as you can tell, there's Orion, which if you end up on Orion, you can choose what the expression. Actually, you know what? We'll take off Orion just from the fact that like it's already one I'm currently using anyway. There. Where is it gonna end up on? No fucking shot. No shot that it was on Chad the entire time. The entire time, and it just barely squeaked out. To see how close this is, look at how close. That's fucking ridiculous. That's wild. That's wild, man. Alright. Yeah, these are the shitpost ones. These aren't like professionally done PNG tuber things. I just grabbed two images offline that, or online that look vaguely similar, and so I can create a PNG tuber, like a makeshift one. Congratulations, you got Nekoark. That was the one you were hoping for too. Alright, we're gonna go back. Brenya, of course. Dory, 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 and all that jazz. Anyway, I only clicked X once on this, and yeah, so apparently they do not believe that I'm hot, which is unfortunate. Which to be